You had the S2 cognitive test guy on your podcast, and now the S2 is all anyone is talking about because of CJ Stroud. Not even Bryce Young and his amazing score. It's always about the low score. And so Stroud scores an 18 on the S2.
I'm not a test taker, so I play football for me. But at the end of the day, man, I don't got nothing to prove to nobody. So I'm not going to sit here and explain how I process football. The people who are making the picks know what I can do.
Going to the ground.
The pass to Ibuka for 8. Another throw by Stroud, looking for a lot more than 8. He's got a lot more than 8. Touchdown, Marvin Harrison Jr., number 2 on the day.
Right, you're hearing that a great score doesn't mean you're going to be a great player. But, and then there's this caveat, but we've never had a player score really low and go on and be a quality player. And so there's this narrative, at least, that there's no way you can overcome it.
And there's more to talk about that as Stroud, a little play action to start. Good protection, airs it out for Collins. He's got it. One play, touchdown, Texans. 75 yards to start the night.
CJ Stroud attended Rancho Cucamonga High School in California. His high school stats were extremely impressive as he threw for over 6,000 yards and 70 touchdowns. After his junior season in 2019, he was rated as a 3-star recruit, but after a ridiculous senior year where he threw for nearly 4,000 yards and 47 touchdowns, Stroud ended high school as a 5-star and was ranked the 29th best player in the nation. He committed to Ohio State University in December of 2019. The Buckeyes have a rich history of developing NFL-caliber quarterbacks, as well as a football program that holds themselves to a championship-level standard. CJ has repeatedly talked about his highly competitive mindset and most likely committed to Ohio State for the chance to compete for a national championship. And man, did he come close. In his 2 seasons as a starter, Stroud threw for over 8,000 yards and 85 touchdowns, breaking numerous school records along the way. In 2021, he led Ohio State to a Big Ten championship and a Rose Bowl victory. In 2022, he was a Heisman Trophy finalist and came heartbreakingly close to leading the Buckeyes to a national championship. I truly believe that if star receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. hadn't been injured in the semifinal game against Georgia, Ohio State would have won that game and gone on to defeat TCU in the national championship. As the 2023 NFL Draft approached, the debate between Bryce Young and CJ Stroud for the number 1 pick heated up. Bryce Young, with his impressive college career at Alabama, was favored by some for his leadership and playmaking ability. However, CJ had a much more ideal quarterback build at 6'3" and 214 pounds, combined with remarkable accuracy and decision-making skills. Despite Stroud's physical advantages as well as coming off an impressive performance against Georgia, Bryce Young was selected first overall by the Carolina Panthers. Nonetheless, the Houston Texans saw Stroud's immense potential and selected him with the 2nd overall pick. CJ's rookie season with the Houston Texans was historic. He threw for 4,108 yards, 23 touchdowns, and just 5 interceptions, which when you really think about it is just insane. Out of the 15 total games that he played in this past season, for him to only throw 5 interceptions as a rookie is remarkable. His performance earned him the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award and a spot in the 2024 Pro Bowl. The game that made Stroud stand out to me in the middle of the season was the Texans' matchup against the Buccaneers. Stroud was incredible, throwing for 470 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions, leading the Texans to a 39-37 victory. It was one of the best single-game performances by a rookie quarterback in NFL history. Stroud set multiple rookie records, including the most pass attempts without an interception to start a career. His poise, leadership, and talent have not only revitalized the Texans, but have also set the stage for a bright future in a tough conference within the AFC. With CJ Stroud being on a rookie contract, it allows the team to build around him without the financial strain of a veteran quarterback's salary. With a young and talented defense led by Will Anderson Jr. and head coach DeMeco Ryans, the Texans are shaping up to be one of the best young teams in the NFL. And not to mention, on offense, they have returning weapons in Nico Collins, Tank Dell, and Dalton Schultz. while some new additions bolstered their offense even further with the signing of running back Joe Mixon and acquiring star wide receiver Stephon Diggs from the Bills in a trade. On paper, this has got to be one of the most stacked offenses in the NFL. I genuinely don't think it's unrealistic to expect the Texans to be Super Bowl contenders this upcoming season. I mean, they won a playoff game and advanced to the divisional round last year, plus they only got better in the offseason. So with Stroud at the helm and a strong supporting cast, I think the sky's the limit for this team. With all that being said, you can have a great team on paper, but it's all about how the team performs when game day comes around. Just look at the Chargers over the past few years. They had so many star players up and down their roster, but for some reason it just never quite clicked for them. I don't think that'll be the case for Houston, considering they already proved how good they can be last season, but sometimes setting too high of expectations leads to major disappointment. I guess we only have to wait a few more months to find out. Alright, that's going to do it for this video on CJ Stroud and his truly incredible rookie season. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more football-centric content. Let me know down below in the comments if you think Stroud's rookie season was the best in NFL history, and if not, who do you think holds that title? Once again, thanks for watching, it means a ton, and I'll see you in the next one.